welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more, let's just get right to it. So the Safemoon price right now is 30135. Bitcoin is at 27,000. And there's been a lot going on in reference to what's happening with crypto as it pertains to the SEC. Judge went ahead and declined the SEC request to go ahead and investigate Binance or US. Now, we do know that Binance has been doing a lot of stuff across the globe where they don't really abide by the rules and regulations as it pertains to compliance. But in this particular case, we do understand that Gary Gensler pretty much had his way with Binance.us and went ahead and sanctioned them in many different areas where it got a little difficult when it comes to off-chaining your funds with Binance.us. Now, with the request to go ahead and investigate Binance.us even further, the judge went ahead and declined that request. So this is another L for the SEC, in particular Gary Gensler, and it's not looking really good for their legal team. And what this most likely have done is actually add a little more of a momentum in the crypto space as well, as that the SEC is actually losing their strength as it pertains to going after crypto in general. And as time goes on, this situation with Coinbase, we don't know how that case is actually going to turn out. But it seems as if they're stacking up a lot of L's, the SEC will most likely go ahead and lose this case as well. We saw what happened with XRP. We're constantly seeing them trying to go back and do the appeal, and it is nothing of the least is actually sticking that the SEC is going to go ahead and get these things actually to follow through. So this alone can actually cause a run up in the crypto numbers and pricing as well, which is adding a lot of confidence that let's not even worry about what the SEC is doing, because no matter what they go ahead and propose, it actually is going to turn out to be an L. So the more and more of those L's start to stack up, it actually is looking really good for the crypto space in general. But guys, just bear in mind, one of those decisions are going to be a W. And the fact that they were actually able to go ahead and put a case towards Ripple, that was considered a W, and then it turned out to be an L. But let's just see if they're going to go ahead and get a victory at some point in time. Let's hope that they don't, because we don't need anything to go ahead and extend the bear market any longer than what it really is right now, because it's really unbearable. So the FOMC meeting is happening right now, a closed committee. The live coverage is actually going to be tomorrow. And for those of you that are keeping track of the economy here in the United States as it pertains to inflation, there's a good amount of information coming out that the Jerome Powell is not going to go ahead and raise the federal fund rate or the short-term rate here in the United States to go ahead and give people a break, because he feels as if a lot of the rate hikes are actually starting to help and actually try to slow down the amount of spending that's happening. Again, for those of you who don't know what inflation is, inflation basically breaks down to be too much money in the economy going after very few goods. As a result, supply run out, price goes up. And only the wealthy can actually go ahead and afford these things. And as a result, our consumers and retailers and the people that are not a part of the 1%, we tend to suffer as the price of food and goods and services goes up. So as a result, they're trying to take the monies out of everybody's hands to try to slow down the growth of that inflation interest rate by hiking up rates and discouraging people to go after taking out loans. Now, as time goes on, and they're seeing that they're going to go ahead and pause, if they start to come down on interest rates, it's going to be another gift to the economy, because people are going to say now it's a lot more cheaper to go ahead and take out a loan. So right now, this is the reason why so many banks are having problems, because banks actually survive on people taking out loans. I know there's a lot of information there that banks normally say no in reference to loan, but the fact that you have a credit card and you're using a credit line, those are considered loans as well, guys. Not just a traditional walk into a bank and say, I want a loan, they tell you no. So with all those credit card transactions happening and people using credit card, the interest rates are ridiculous right now. And for those of you that are financially disciplined, you need to take a look at all these things. And I do understand a lot of people depend on those credit cards, but look at the interest rates. Make sure you close out those balances within the 30-day rate. You don't get hit with those late fees, because there's no means to an end as to relate to how high these rates are going to go. So let's just wait and see. But now just know, with the Gary Gensler situation being declined by the judge, the SEC now losing that case, you see the FOMC meeting where in fact that they may go ahead and pause the interest rate hike. This alone can go ahead and drive or start the beginning of what is known as the bull run. Okay? Yes, the interest rates are still high, but the sentiment with the stock market, the fact that there's a pause, there's going to be a little bit of a rally, because there's going to be a lot more monies in the market for people to go ahead and spend. So how does this affect everybody in general? Look, if the spot ETFs are approved, okay, with Grayscale, BlackRock, Fidelity, and all of those are approved. If those was to come to fruition, that as well will go ahead and help with the bull run as well. All of the things must align properly. So let's say, for example, the spot ETFs, say BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale, they were to go ahead and get approved. That alone is going to cause a lot of excitement, because the thing is that when gold was approved for ETF, the price of gold actually shot up. And what that's going to do, that's actually going to cause the price of Bitcoin to actually go very, very high. Now, I do get it. A lot of us here, we cannot afford Bitcoin, but we can take a lesson of how the trends of Bitcoin have been accumulating over the period of what they call as cycles, okay? You can see that as those cycles actually go about every 4 years, you'll see a little bit of a push as it pertains to the price. But the fact that they're going to go ahead and approve any one of the spot ETFs, that's going to go ahead and cause a little bit of a momentum. Now, where I can invest with, let's say, Kathy Woods, her approach is actually really strategic. Everybody else is going after Bitcoin, which she in fact went after it as well. But she's going to try to see if she can get a spot ETF for Ethereum. Now, I didn't see any mention that BlackRock and all those want to go after and do spot ETFs for Ethereum. She is doing a strategic move where she's putting another strategic line and going after and doing spot ETFs for Ethereum. And this is actually really, really good, because this alone is going to go ahead and drive up the Ethereum price. Now, so those of you, if you have funds, don't forget the blue chip tokens, because they're the safest investment as pertains to crypto. No investment is 100%. That goes for real estate, the stock market, crypto, no investment. But as it pertains to crypto, the blue chip tokens are the safest of them all. Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, SHIB, XRP, you have Safemoon, you have BBTF. You want to put it into something that actually have longevity, that has a chance of actually surviving for a given period in time, where you can actually make a profit on your money. And you want to make sure your money is at the safest point in time, where there's the least amount of volatility. Yes, right now there's a lot of volatility going on in the market as of today. Looking at the stock market, is that because a lot of people are still not sure if the rate hikes are going to actually be paused. So there's volatility that's happening right now as we speak, because I'm looking at the charts for the stock market. Is that resonating to the crypto market? No, the crypto market is pretty much climbing gradually. But the minute the decision is made, as of tomorrow, we may go ahead and see a pump. So let's just go ahead and wait and see what decision comes about from the FOMC meeting to see what is what. I have no prediction on when they're going to go ahead and approve the spot ETF. There was a delay of 45 days. We are approaching the end of that 45 days, so a decision is imminent, where in fact that we can very well see a spot ETF approval right around the October, November, December month, which actually aligns properly, because it will be the beginning of the so-called bull run, or the altcoin season going into 2024. And we know that Safemoon are going to be trying to deliver their products around that time as well. So keep in mind, guys, like, share, subscribe, get this video to as much people as possible, because each and every one of us must have what is known as a financial destiny. I do understand a lot of you guys may not have the funds to go ahead and buy, your favorite token. Let's say you want to go ahead and accumulate even more safe when you don't have the funds, and you're hearing people go ahead and accumulate 10, 15, 20, 30 million tokens of Safemoon, and they continue going ahead and dollar cost average. You don't really need to have 30 million Safemoon token. That's why I keep saying 2 million will be sufficient if that's all you can afford. And that 2 million is going to go ahead and give you money. And you can take that money and you can go ahead and put that towards your dream project. Let's say, for example, you want to go ahead and get a duplex or whatever investment, and you can then take that money and turn that money over. Be really, really careful in taking out loans right now in this economy, guys. Yes, you can go ahead and refinance, because a lot of people are not really looking at these interest rates, because banks will go ahead and give you loans because you're going to go ahead and pay a ridiculous amount of interest rates. They need people to take out loans to go ahead and survive. So keep that in mind, guys. This video is just to go ahead and educate a lot of you guys on what's going on. We see what Safemoon is doing. We know Safemoon is building. A lot of you guys go ahead and spread the word about Safemoon. A lot of people will miss on Safemoon. We don't know what price a lot of you guys want to go ahead and sell when the price starts to climb with Safemoon. And that's up to anybody's guess on where the Safemoon price is going to be on January 1st of 2024. Not even I know that. But again, as I keep saying, I have an end date and when I will stop loading up my bike. And that can be around either the first week of December or the last week of November. I don't want to be bothered with, okay, I need to go ahead and accumulate even more. I want to be able to sit back and watch the show with popcorn. I'm going to be the person in the nosebleeds watching the game of the prices of Safemoon actually go ahead and climb. I already have my strategy on when I'm going to sell, okay? You guys need to have your strategy as well because crypto is a very, very volatile industry. There's no telling that. If you guys took a look at the XRP price, it came down from 32 cents, it went all the way to 94 cents, and now it's down to 50 cents, okay? Those will be excellent prices for Safemoon. We don't know the range of where Safemoon will go. It can be exponential, okay? Or in this bear market, it can go ahead and maybe just eat 2 zeros. For a lot of us, 2 zeros are a lot. Some of us will become millionaires at 2 zeros. I'm sure a lot of the whales would most likely as well become millionaires. But for those of you that have 2 million tokens, you will get thousands of dollars. That if you decide that you want to go ahead and hold or you want to go ahead and sell, that would be a prerogative where you can go ahead and take that money to go ahead and make that additional return on your investment. So guys, like, share, subscribe. You know, I'm going to try my best to see if I can join as much Twitter space as possible. I'm going to go ahead and send out as much tweets as possible. I am sending out these videos on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, yes, on YouTube. And again, I'm trying to build this channel, and I actually want to see, this is going to be a project YouTube channel to see where this channel is actually going to be in, let's say, October of 2024. This is a project of mine. Wherever it goes, I have no particular chart on where this channel is going to go. Want you guys to be there with me because I do have a few people that actually were here from the actual beginning of when I actually launched this channel, when I had only maybe 10 subscribers. And I'm seeing the subscribers list go up, and I hope that the fact that the subscription subscribers are going up because you guys are listening to the information that I'm delivering to you guys in reference to Safemoon. And I'm going to try to give you guys a clear-cut breakdown of information that's happening when it comes to blockchain release, any type of updates that are coming from Safemoon. I'm going to try to give you guys more of the technical overview of what these things actually do mean. But at the same time, guys, I am an investor just like you guys. I will definitely be talking excellent about Safemoon because I am an investor. We are seeing YouTubers come and go, and they have said things about Safemoon. I am not here for that, okay? I am a true investor. I am true to the core when it comes to investing, and I don't badmouth anything. I invested in GameStop and AMC, got my return on my investment, got out, no squabble, no issues made. I'm seeing a lot of people actually took advantage of the Safemoon community, sucked them in, got them to watch their channels, and actually went ahead and just poisoned their mind, and then take that negativity. And a lot of the people who are very, very loyal to them didn't know how to, disengage or stop watching their videos and just poison their mind and end up becoming fudders as well, or just lost faith in general in reference to investment. If you have no confidence or you have doubt in your investment, really and truly, and if no matter what somebody tells you about the investment, you still have doubt, maybe that's not the investment for you. Take that money and put it on something else that you feel more comfortable with. Investment is a skill. At the end of the day, it's a skill that you have to develop over a period of time. Every single one of us who have actually invested in any type of thing have lost money. And a lot of us have actually taken a loss and move on. You have to be able to maneuver, pivot when the time comes. I have invested in many different crypto. I'm invested in Safemoon as well as a blue chip token, and I'm actually going to balance the scale. As one token goes down, another token goes up, and that's why you diversify. So when one token is going down, you can feel really good seeing that you're making money with the other token. So like, share, subscribe, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's that much updates coming from Safemoon right now, but as it does break, I'm going to go ahead and bring it to you guys. So until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day. And peace.